Hey, honey?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey everybody, and welcome to Retro Reviews, a review show where we go through my copious amounts of role-playing and other gaming books, one book at a time. And in order to keep us on track, we have my lovely wife Laura here with a couple of questions.
Hey everybody. So, yes, first question. What book do we have tonight?
We have Mindwerks. This is RIFTS Sourcebook number 3 for the Palladium Publishing.
Second question. Why is works spelled with an E?
Oh, because this is all like future tech and cutting edge, and they wanted to be like
Wrong.
cool.
Wrong.
Cool.
Okay, anyways.
Alright.
You want to give us a quick synopsis of this book?
So this book is all about cybernetics and psionics. Implants, replacement parts, full body conversions. As a fan of Star Wars and RoboCop, I've always enjoyed the idea of like future tech being something that, venturing party gets hacked up, loses an arm, get a cyborg arm, swap it in. So this is all about how to do that kind of stuff in the Palladium Rift setting.
Okay, hopefully they can work like cyborgs better than they can spell.
Plus, it's easier to get like a copyright if you spell it funky.
True. So where did you get this book?
This book I got from Volumes Used Bookstore in Holton, Maine. It's actually a running thing with all these Palladium books. I just walked in there one day and I just saw like a whole stack of Palladium RPG books just sitting there, and I was just like, yoink, 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 yoink. Any more? No.
So what do you like about this book?
Like I said, I'm a fan of cyborgs and that idea of upgrades, replacement parts, the body horror aspect of just being like, somebody's just been chopped up and then put back together.
Right. Is there something you didn't like about this book?
It actually ties into that face that you just made. This kind of sci-fi body horror, like I said, body horror of it's a hard thing for DMs to do, because you really need to sit down with your players and have a discussion and be like, you will lose an eye, an arm. You need to sit down and tell them, it's like, I got an idea for a campaign, but man, have you seen the original RoboCop? It's like, bad stuff's going to happen to you, and you're going to get some parts swapped out. But you'll get some cool abilities and powers by getting those parts swapped out.
Yeah, I guess
so there's
not
that
everyone's
aspect.
up for that.
You really have to, if you're going to include this kind of stuff, you really got to have a session 0 with your players and be like, are you guys cool with losing some limbs? Because it does end up taking away a lot of player autonomy, and it does have some lines there that get crossed and some triggers and some discomfort. So every time I've bought books like this, I used to own the D20 Future equipment guide that had a lot of stuff about how to upgrade and get cyborg parts. The thing I didn't like about this is they really lean into the whole thing, like in order to balance a lot of role-playing games to do body augmentation, it's always seen it with really bad side effects. The Star Wars role-playing game, if you took a cybernetic body part, you got a dark side point.
Let's not get too sidetracked. Okay.
I'm staying on topic. Book of Vile Darkness, which we reviewed on the channel before, had the willing deformities where you actually mutilate your body to get benefits, but you can only do that if you're an evil character. How this book seeks to balance that is the cybernetic parts drive you crazy. So there's a lot of getting benefits by taking mental illnesses. Like, seriously, my issue with this book is it really is something you need to discuss with your players beforehand. If they're like, are you going to be comfortable with this? Because going to hack your character apart and drive it completely insane. So, yeah, that's the issue I had with the book.
Right. Okay. So I guess that ties into the next question a bit. What type of player would you recommend this to?
I would recommend this to a player who likes that aesthetic, who likes the idea of the Borg from Star Trek, who likes the idea of having, instead of a high magic, able to heal and clone, regenerate, whatever, somehow to recover your players from having huge damage done to their bodies. If this is your jam and this is something you're into, I would definitely say this is something to pick up. But just keep that in mind. It's not going to be for everybody.
Are you planning to keep this book?
I am planning to keep this book, even if I just use the augmentation stuff for some NPCs, and because I actually do have a campaign setting. It's D&D based, but not Palladium's game system idea of evil robots upgrading humans. So, I plan to get some mileage out of this, at least with my bad guys. If not, having some players actually be like, no, I'm cool with that. So, yeah, it's staying in the keep pile, at least for like one campaign.
Okay, sounds good. All my questions tonight.
Alright, my question to the comment section, where do you stand with body augmentation, body horror, body mutilation? Would this be something you're like, or where do you what's your idea about it? Am I weird? Am I like the only person out there that actually like RoboCop and the Borg? Alright. That's all for me.
Okay.
Peace.
Bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for staying till the end of the episode. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Facebook at Board Barista Productions. And if you want to support us, Patreon link at the bottom.